Hello lovely friends, welcome to my channel. In this video, we will understand all about object typecasting in Java and the different scenarios in object typecasting. I will make sure you will get the maximum learning from this video. So without further delay, let's start. Let's suppose one day you have gone to your college, but the college day was so frustrating that you are dying for hungerness. So after you get back to your home, you want having some food. You're so hungry that whatever food in front comes in front of you, you will eat instantly like anything. But at the same time, you were too lazy to get some food. So you're basically asking your mom that, hey mom, that today's day was so frustrating and I'm dying for hungerness. So can I have some food? You will basically ask your mom. And basically your mom is so kind, so he will instantly go to your kitchen and bring some food for you. Now, keeping the thing in mind that you are hungry, will your mom will ever bring some books to eat or have some food? Which path she will choose? Yeah, you're hungry, that's right, but that doesn't mean you will start feeding books, right? That's a total ridiculous thing. You will ask your mom again to bring some food and not books. So for the next time, your mom will not choose books. Instead, she will choose food items because you are hungry. Now, in technical terms, treat your mother as a Java compiler. That means every time she will check the type that whatever thing I have asked has the requirement satisfied. Now, why I said that your mom is acting like a Java compiler, we will get to know soon. Now, since you are very hungry, so whatever food item that your mother will bring in front of you, you will eat anything. That food item can either be vegetable or maybe some fruits, right? So let's deep dive more into object typecasting in lot more detail using these two examples. First, these two lines are from same piece of code, but let's bifurcate one by one. See the first one. Food is equal to new vegetable. Now, can we say vegetable is a food? Yes, because food is the parent class here. So food is basically our parent class reference variable, which is holding the reference of child class object. Here the child class object is vegetable and our parent class is food. So this statement is perfectly valid because you have asked for food. Now that food can be either be vegetable or fruit. So compiler will not interrupt you, will not create any issue for that. So who is your compiler? Your mom. So what your mom will say that yes, the food variable is pointing to the vegetable child class object. So Java compiler will not create any issue for that. And this concept is also known as loose coupling. Now let's see the second case, which is fruit. Fruit is equal to, inside the parenthesis, fruit, then food. So this basically means we are converting the food object, the food reference variable to the fruit type, and then we are assigning. But before that, is this conversion possible? That is a good question. So before conversion, a pre-checking will be done by the compiler. So compiler will check that whether there exists a parent-child or child-parent relationship between the typecasting objects. So what is our typecasting object? Food. In which type we want to typecast? In fruit type. So is it possible? Yes, of course possible, because fruit itself is a type of food. There exists a parent-child relationship between fruit and food. Or in other words, there is a relationship. Inheritance exists between fruit and food. So compiler will not raise any issue and this food can be converted to fruit type. Okay. So what Java compiler will say? Yes, Java compiler will happily compile your code. But had there been any different composition, instead of fruit food, if we have like inside the parenthesis, suppose there is vegetable. Yes, still it exists because vegetable is also kind of food. I mean, there exists a child-parent relationship between food and vegetable. But suppose in the parenthesis, it's written vegetable and in the right-hand side, it's written fruit. So is fruit and vegetable are relatable? Of course not. Obviously, they both are food, but that doesn't mean they are same. I mean, in structure-wise, their composition-wise, their taste, their order, everything is different. So we can distinguish between fruit and vegetable. So there doesn't exist any direct relation between fruit and vegetable. So if you write vegetable in the parenthesis, or maybe fruit in parenthesis and then vegetable, or vegetable in parenthesis and fruit after that, then compiler will always raise the issue that inconvertible types, both types, these two types are not compatible with each other because there doesn't exist any parent-child relationship among them. Now immediately you will ask me, okay sir, so where is the proof? Don't worry, I will show you it in the editor. Yeah, so friends, this is my workspace and let me open my VS Code here. So you can directly write command prompt, and I want to create a directory of VS Code in this place, in this workspace. So let me open my VS Code. So let me open the terminal directly. Oh, where is my terminal? Yeah. So first let me quickly create a file. Let's say that file name may be TypeCasting. Let's say, let me take the name TypeCasting here. So let me create my main class here. All right, where my main method will also be there. So let me create the main method. So what were my classes? My classes were fruit class, food class, and vegetable class. So what is the parent class of all classes? What is the parent class of these two classes? The food class is the parent class. So let me write class food as the parent class. And inside this, let me create a constructor. There is no need actually, but still let me create a constructor just to demonstrate that I am in this class. Okay, so let me directly write I am food. Okay, now this class class vegetable, this is actually a child class which extends this food class. And similarly, I will create a constructor for this, and I will write I am vegetable, I am food as vegetable. Fine. Similarly, I will create my fruit class, which will similarly extend the food class, and I will simply create the constructors here also for this fruit class by saying that I am food as fruit. Okay. Now friends, whatever code I have written there, let me do the same thing. So food is equal to, what was that? Yeah, new vegetable, and then is equal to fruit and food. We are creating a new vegetable object which is being referred by this food class reference variable. All right. Now we are typecasting this food object, this food reference variable to food type. Now this total thing which is there in the right hand side is considered as a fruit item. Now this fruit item can be referred by fruit. In the right hand side there is food object. In the left hand side also food reference variable. So same type. There is no compilation issue. So I will simply compile the code. Let me compile Java C. What is my Java source file name? Typecasting, right? See, the code simply runs successfully. Now let me compile the code. Java main. This is my class name. See, there is an exception, class cast exception. Why it's happening here? We will see this later. Now friends, before this class cast exception, you can see there are two lines. I am food and I am food as vegetables. So why these two lines are coming? So that means the first line compiles fine. Whenever this new vegetable object is created and it is referred by this food item, this food reference variable. So new vegetable class constructor will be called. New vegetable class constructor will contain this SOPLN statement, right? But before that, there exists a super method, right? Before calling the child class constructor, it will call first the parent class constructor. So what is the parent class constructor of vegetable? It is food. So it will call this first. So this will get printed. That's why it is get printed, and then the child class constructor will be called and it will print as vegetable. That's why it's printing I am food as vegetable. Okay. Now friends, what will make error in compile time? Let's understand that thing. So let's say we have fruit item, fruit is equal to new fruit constructor. And let's say we have a vegetable item, vegetable is equal to new, let me take vegetable here, and then fruit. Immediately there will be a compile time error. You can see incompatible types. Fruit cannot be converted to vegetable, and that's obvious because fruit and vegetable are technically not same thing. Structure wise they are not same. We can differentiate between fruits and vegetable. This is the first compilation error. So friends, what we have learned, that if there doesn't exist any parent-child relationship, then typecasting is not possible. That is our main conclusion. That is our first conclusion, in fact. So that's the same thing I have written here, that if there exists a parent-child relationship or child-parent, or if they are same type, yes, if they are even same type, then there is no problem, there is no issue. If there exists is a relationship between two classes, is a relationship is basically nothing but inheritance. So then only the typecasting is possible, or else we will get the compile time error. We have already seen the compile time error, which is incompatible types. So friends, I am concluding this session here. There are still 2 more conclusions that is left, but still since the video is getting so long, so I will wrap up those 2 conclusions in the upcoming video, okay? And if you are still watching this video and reached this till end, then please like the video and subscribe to this channel. Thank you friends.